Hello there, Everypony! It's me again, the German Snob, with another episode of Let's Play My Little Investigation. So, previously on My Little Investigation, we were talking to Applebloom, who obviously knows more than she lets on. Now let's see where this is going. Indeed. Scootaloo added to evidence. Now there is nothing we know yet about Scootaloo other than what we have seen in the introduction cutscene. But we can ask Applebloom about Rarity's situation. So, Applebloom, how about Rarity's situation?
So, did you hear about what happened to Rarity last night?
Did you?
Did I? That was an awful thing to happen to her.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that I'll find the one who broke that window and stole from her.
That's right.
Oh, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
Well, luck only gets me that far. What would get me even farther, Applebloom, is if you would just tell me what you know.
That was an odd response. Applebloom, you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
Of course she does.
Huh? Of course not. Why would you think I'm not telling you something, huh?
Because you act like you're not telling me something.
Because you just told me that you're not.
Uh-huh. So, last night, maybe we can interrogate her.
Okay, Applebloom. Time to find out what you're hiding.
And we know you're hiding something.
Applebloom, I need to ask you about where you were around the time of the crime.
You were at the place of the crime, right? You know we are doing good cop, bad cop right here.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm not a suspect, am I?
Of course you are.
No, I just need to know. Procedure and all. That makes sense, right?
A lot of sense actually, yeah.
Sure, I guess.
That's what.
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
Oh right, I think I am going to believe you.
We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7. I don't remember exactly when it was.
Okay. It's a little bit suspicious that she doesn't know exactly what time it was. Maybe we should press her for info on that one.
Why can't you remember exactly when it was?
'Cause I was outside. Duh, we don't fancy pants ponies for the watches and stuff. That's for Camelot ponies.
Yeah, indeed it is. You are not Fancy Pants ponies with watches and stuff. I'm sure Fancy Pants owns quite a lot of watches.
That doesn't account for your whole day, though. What about the rest of it?
I
Sure,
had
why not?
homework to complete for school after that, so I was pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day.
What kind of
That took
homework?
The whole day?
Yeah, and that too.
You have no idea how scary Miss Cheerilee can be in the classroom.
Well, she always seems pretty nice.
Do tell.
After Family Appreciation Day, every pony in the whole class had to write an essay on how it's bad to sleep in class with some pony else talking.
Well, it is bad to sleep in class. Especially when some pony else is talking.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, we didn't. Except for the fact that she wanted us to explain our position on why it's bad and what bad it is, using classical philosophers' argument as a basis.
Oh.
Jeremy Beth will hold me to the grave, Twi. To the grave.
Jeremy Bantooth. I will pretend I know what that's referencing to seem more cultured.
This is an elementary school?
And that too, yeah.
I certainly never would
Of course.
anywhere be a carousel.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
No, that little, what was I talking about? That little information about Jeremy Bantooth, of course, wasn't relevant to the interrogation, but I don't know, I wanted you to hear the little part. I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, yet we can't quite prove anything to Applebloom. So I am afraid.
I don't
Sorry.
know if I can really help you much here, Twi. Awful sorry.
I know for sure.
I know for sure that Applebloom is hiding something from me here. The only question is what.
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday.
So I think for now we should end the interrogation and look for more clues. Now we have found Applebloom's Cutie Mark Crusader cape right outside of Rarity's boutique. So maybe Rarity knows something about it. I mean, it's possible, right? So let's ask her about it. Hey there, Rarity. Have you seen that cape before somewhere? Yeah.
Oh, I remember this little problem.
Oh,
You
you do, Rarity?
Of course! Apple Bloom came by this morning to have this little accident fixed up. She seemed to have ripped her cape during one of her usual excursions.
I wonder what happened.
I asked her why she didn't just get Sweetie Belle to fix it up, but she said that Sweetie Belle was very busy today and couldn't spare any time to do so. I really don't know what those fillies are up to, but on the other hand, perhaps it's better I don't know.
Yes, perhaps.
I swear, sometimes I don't understand myself. Sweetie Belle absolutely ruins my gold silk, and now here I am, fixing the capes they made with it.
To be fair though, I guess I'd rather go to Rarity than to Sweetie Belle too. Whatever.
I'm an odd sort. Do you think I'm odd, Twilight?
You know, that's a matter of definition, Rarity.
Oh, Rarity. I think you just have a big heart.
Now that's awfully nice of you, Twilight.
Don't remind me, Twilight. Sometimes it can be a bit tiresome.
So this belonged to Apple Bloom, and she had it fixed this morning.
Yeah, that's pretty important. So now that we know that, we can perhaps prove to Apple Bloom that she was in fact at the Carousel Boutique. And that gets us somewhere, I hope. Alright. So, Apple Bloom. So how about your cape?
You know, Sweetie Belle didn't do a half-bad job on these capes, considering that, well, her costumes for your performance didn't go over quite so well.
Well, I thought they had a certain charm to them. But then I'm kind of a sucker for 80 years campy rock music. Yeah. And this part is not fully voiced. You're telling me? Why, last I heard, Sweetie Belle was trying to get Rarity to turn them into her latest line of pony fashion.
What?
Uh-huh. Picture it, she said to Rarity. Blank flank were. And our capes will be the flagship item.
There's a market for this?
Yeah. Well, there must, because wouldn't you know it? Rarity said she'd make it part of her winter wear catalog. You know, I sound more like, Brad Pitt in The Glorious Bastards than anything else. We're here for one and only one thing, killing Nazis. Whatever.
What?
Good, a very valid question, why? How'd you put it? Oh, I remember. I'll sell that when Tartarus freezes over. Do they know what Tartarus is? Well, I guess they do have Cerberus, so... yeah, probably. Can you believe it, Twa? Maybe we'll get fashion cutie marks.
Do I tell her?
Well, why not tell her? I mean, it's always nice to shatter the dreams of young children, isn't it? Whatever. Let's get back to the interrogation. You know, I just want to show those little pieces of dialogue off.
Okay, Apple Bloom. Time to...
Yeah, we have already heard that.
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday. Doing before school after that, so I was pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day. Never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No siree. Huh. Yes, siree. Because Rarity fixed your cape this morning.
Aha! This proves that you're not being truthful with me, Apple Bloom.
Exactly. Yes, it does, Apple Bloom.
Right. Well, you passed...
Yeah. So there is probably something I'm not seeing here. Oh, I know perfectly well what I'm
Nice
doing.
introduction. Want it?
Yeah.
I certainly never been anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sorry. So,
Huh.
I don't know.
I know.
I had a...
Yeah, alright, so there's probably something I'm not quite getting now. Never went anywhere near Carousel Boutique. Wait a minute. We found your cape outside the boutique.
Apple Bloom, I'm afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me here.
Ha! Strike. Yes, you are not being honest with me here, young lady. How about them apples?
Of course I am. How could you say something like that?
Because I can prove it. And that's the difference between me and you, Apple Bloom.
Oh no, I'm not being guilt-tripped this time. I found a scrap of your cape near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique.
Damn straight.
I know you were there, Apple Bloom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean that was left there last night, does it? Why, that was left there a long time ago, Twi.
Oh, but Rarity told us otherwise.
Apple Bloom, are you seriously pulling this one?
Sure, a scrap of my cape was found near there, but come on, that could have been left there at any time.
But we know, in fact, that Rarity fixed your cape just this morning.
No, Apple Bloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Yeah, kid. Now you're in it.
Yeah, but
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusaders cape. Apple Bloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, all right, you win, Twi. I'm sorry.
I always win.
It's okay. But please, I need you to tell me what you know. I can't help if I don't know as much as possible.
Uh-huh, exactly. Yeah, tell me about it, Apple Bloom. Last night added to questions. So, young lady, what do you really know about what happened last night?
All right, Apple Bloom. Please tell me everything you know about what happened last night.
Thanks for repeating that, Twilight.
I can't,
Yes, you can.
And why not?
'cause I can't.
Well, that doesn't fly.
Apple Bloom, I think I know why you're not talking.
Yes, I do. Apple Bloom, my dear, you're protecting someone. You are protecting Scootaloo, I'm pretty sure about that.
You are trying to protect Scootaloo, aren't you? I haven't heard from her all day, and Rarity said some things about you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it, Twi.
Oh, yeah.
Apple Bloom, listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo.
Mm-hmm.
There's an investigative team coming in from Canterlot to handle this case.
And they
It's
suck.
very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
Caught erat demonstrandum.
You don't mean the investigation team, do ya?
Yes, I do mean that investigation team.
I'm afraid I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get it, Twi. No more hiding, promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awfully worried about Scootaloo.
Alright, that's okay. As long as you're telling me the truth now.
Last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
A comedy routine, eh? Did I ever tell you about the man who taught his asshole to talk? Well, be glad I didn't. Hell, no one is going to know what that's a reference to. Whatever.
Oh, right! Comedy, of course! Right!
Yeah, really great.
Well, yeah, this'll learn all cutie marks for sure.
I wonder how a comedy cutie mark would even look like. Maybe like, Harpo Marx classes. Whatever.
But you can't tell any pony about this, Twi. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
Okay.
Sure. You can trust me.
Yes, you can. Hey, don't look at me like that.
Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
It's the pinky swear.
Baby, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, all right then.
Beautiful.
Anyway, we were practicing the town square last night like always. always, and things are going pretty well. We took a break during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the brink. But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to.
Well, I can't imagine you missed her. She was always kind of the annoying Cutie Mark Crusader. Or should I say the most annoying whatever.
A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash coming from Carousel Boutique.
That artwork, it's pretty nice.
We didn't know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just watched for a bit to see what was going on. And then a little while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo, Twilight.
Pretty nice indeed. I mean, Scootaloo's head is a bit too big, but hey, still looks pretty good.
What? Oh, no. That can't be right.
Afraid it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well, better not say anything about it.
Ah, that's the wrong way.
I'm awful sorry if you lied to me, Twi.
It's fine. Really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
Oh yeah, it has been a big help.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Is that something that's valuable?
Honor, not really.
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
Okay. So now that we know that, I want to present you Scootaloo's profile because I know it leads into a pretty funny dialogue. You know, now that I think about it, I haven't seen Scootaloo that flustered since we tried getting a nature cutie mark.
Nature cutie mark?
Oh my god. Well, yeah. You know how Fluttershy all like in tune with animals and stuff, right? Okay. Well, we figured we could do something like that too. So we paid a trip one day to her chicken coop to be one with nature. Oh my god, hippie ponies. And you know, you can't trust them hippies. You know, they pretend they're all about love and peace, but then a guy with a beard and a loud shirt comes along and they want to start a holy war. Whatever. Be one with nature, yeah. It turns out that Scootaloo doesn't make such a good chicken. After all, we found out that Fluttershy definitely been keeping current on her iron will, assertiveness training. No, did she? But oh well, live and learn, right, Twi?
Well, you have to live for it to look at.
Yeah, you could say that. I think that's all we can get out of Apple Bloom. So, I guess the only thing left for us is going back to Rarity. But before we do that, there is something I want to show you.
Just a flower bush. Nothing special.
Nothing special? Really?
Although, now that I take a closer look, there's a ball here
Oh,
with a note.
uh-huh.
Sometimes a pony just has a plain old ball emergency, and that's why I've set these up. Play around with it as much as you like. Just make sure you return it here when you're done with it. Wouldn't want some pony to have a ball emergency and not be able to solve it. Okie dokie.
Yes, indeed, a ball emergency is something terrible. I once had an emergency with my balls, and it got me into hospital for 2 days straight. I'm making horrible jokes.
Somehow, I get a sense for who put this here.
Yeah, so do I. But it is a nice little Easter egg. Now that we got that out of the way, we can actually go back to Rarity and talk to her about whatever we want to talk to her about. Hello there, Rarity! So, how about Scootaloo?
Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
Alright then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
Well, the relevance this has to anything.
I don't Answers,
Whatever.
but neither does Verity.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I can get her to talk.
Yeah, maybe.
It seemed like I know more than I really do. Verity, I spoke to Appleby earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through her window last night. I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique.
Yeah, we do know that much.
Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think you might have seen something?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that is. I suppose you do have a point.
I knew it.
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
Uh-huh. So, last night, tell me about that Rarity.
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last night. I did not know what to make of it and meant to protect her. I do apologize for not being forthright about it.
Well, do you want us to solve this case or not?
I understand, Rarity, but if that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is going to be?
Yeah, that's a good
You
question.
do have a point, I must say.
Yeah, you must say.
Alright, time to get to the bottom of this.
Indeed. So, last night.
Alright, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
And don't leave anything out.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best.
Please.
I finished up all of my work for yesterday evening earlier than I had expected, so naturally I wanted to get my beauty sleep.
Oh, yeah, did you do that? There is nothing wrong about that, I suppose.
I'm somewhat deprived as far as sleep goes, given that a certain client of mine had made several last-minute orders.
Okay,
I
yeah.
had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Yeah, we know that much.
I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
You know, you don't have to pronounce every second word higher than the one before. No, you don't have to. Whatever.
What happened? Awful, terrible, horrible. The first floor of my boutique, ransacked, ruined, torn apart. Oh, what is a man to do?
We already know that.
Worse
Go on.
still, True Blue, my prized jewel, was gone, snatched from my very home. And perhaps, worst of all, when I came to the scene, the very first thing I saw
Was?
was the image of an orange and purple pony darting out my door.
Yeah, we don't know anyone else who that description would fit.
I cannot explain what I saw any other way than to say that Scootaloo broke the window to my boutique, tore my boutique apart and searched for True Blue, and then made off with it.
But I think we can disprove that. Because in fact we know that Scootaloo didn't break the window. But Tedrax, whoever it belonged to probably caused the rider to serve. But something that had wheels, I guess, broke it.
Rarity, what you said contradicts this bit of evidence.
Yeah, it does.
No, I don't believe it does, Twilight.
Yes, it does.
Oh, my mistake.
Oh, please don't back off, Twilight. Yes, it does contradict. Alright. But maybe it was the wrong point. Maybe we should disprove this because, you know, she says it was a orange and purple pony that was darting out of a door. But we actually know that whatever was breaking a window had, like, white hair. Yeah. Yeah.
Rarity, what you said.
Yeah, okay, then that. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think we should look at our evidence. So maybe we can combine something, like combine opal with white hair.
Alright, let's think about this logically here.
Please.
Hair this color and this length is pretty rare. As far as equestrian goes, there really aren't any ponies that it could have come from.
Okay.
In fact, the only creature that I can think of that it could have come from is is opalescence.
Exactly.
And that would mean that whoever was here swerved and crashed into the window because opalescence was in his or her path.
Sounds reasonable.
And that would all come together to mean that this broken window likely was an accident.
Yep.
Feels like there's more to this than just that. But it's a start at least.
So maybe we can now get Rarity to... I don't know, what exactly does the description say? White strand likely from opalescence. So maybe we can present it to Rarity.
Why, thank you.
No,
I...
this doesn't get us anywhere. Yeah, but maybe we can do something about it. Maybe we can.
Alright.
Yada yada yada.
Tightens up.
So much sleepers girls, blah blah blah.
What I found there was
What we were actually
worse.
going to ask about
I
is that point broke the window to your boutique. No, she didn't break the window to your boutique. It was in fact opalescence who caused... I don't know. Just
Rarity.
try to be
I know
cooperative.
that this is going to sound entirely irrelevant, but I think I have a lead on what might have happened to opalescence. At least, if not True Blue.
Yeah, opalescence. She's probably roadkill now. No, she's not.
Oh, do tell, darling. Although I do admit that I must agree, in that I can't see how this is relevant to what we're discussing here.
I
But I know.
found some white hair right near the tracks outside the window. And judging from their length and color,
They belong to Opal.
I don't think there's anyone else they could have come from other than opalescence. As a result, I think we can reasonably conclude that if those tire marks are from Scootaloo,
Yeah.
then it's entirely likely that she crashed through your window completely by accident, not purposefully.
Oh, that makes sense
She
actually.
was probably trying to avoid crashing into Opal, which may well have spooked Opal into running away.
Yeah, but she would have come back by now.
Really? But then, that makes things all the more peculiar. Because it is still the fact that she must have stolen True Blue, no?
Let me ask a
No.
very important question before answering.
By the way, that music is actually pretty good. I mean, just saying.
Do you, by any chance, keep your door locked when you go to sleep at night?
I think everyone should do that. I just wouldn't feel safe if my door wasn't locked when I go to sleep. But,
Why, yes, of course I do. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
neither do I.
One follow-up question then. Do you also bring an opal from outside when you go to bed?
Good question.
Of course. The poor dear, I couldn't leave her to fend for herself at night.
Well, she's a cat. I mean, they kind of do that. I mean, I'm not a cat owner, but I know that they do that.
Then I think we've established something even more important than the accidental break-in.
Twilight, I must ask that you be more direct, as I am not following one word you're saying.
Alright, let's think about the facts of the case thus far.
Yeah, okay, let's do
We know
that.
that you heard a crash and came downstairs to see Scootaloo quickly leaving your boutique. We can reasonably conclude that she probably was responsible for the broken window. However, we also know that the broken window was likely an accident, and that she had veered off course with her scooter because she was avoiding Opal,
Yeah. Get to the point, Twile.
who was immediately in front of your path.
Yeah?
You just told me, though, that you bring in Opal and lock her door at night. So that raises perhaps the most interesting question of all here.
How could Opal's hair be outside the window when she was inside during the accident? Or should have been inside during the accident.
Meanwhile, what was Opal doing inside in the first place?
But she would have gotten out when Scootaloo opened the door, would she not?
But Scootaloo didn't open the door. At least as far as I can... Yeah.
That's not possible. Think about it. When was it that she veered to avoid Opal?
Right before she crashed through the window. Ah!
Uh-huh.
I trust you're beginning to see my point.
Yeah.
If indeed your door had been locked and it remained that way until Scootaloo left, there would have been no way Opal would have been outside in the first place.
That's true.
But that would mean that somebody else was in my boutique as well?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now we're getting somewhere.
Exactly. I think we can reasonably conclude at this point
Makes
The
sense.
question now, though, is who that would be. And that's just what I'm going to find out.
Indeed.
Well, this case has certainly turned out to be more interesting than I thought it would
I didn't expect anything else.
be. First, Scootaloo, of all ponies, comes under suspicion. And now we've opened the possibility that some pony else was also at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, but I guess that's kind of... You know, that's not that surprising. I mean, the chance that it was Scootaloo wasn't all that high. I mean, why would she steal all that stuff?
Just who was it that came to the boutique before Scootaloo did?
That's the
I
question.
have a feeling that this case is going to get even more interesting
Sorry.
from here on out. And I won't rest until I've seen it through to the end.
And I have the feeling that the demo is going to end now. Oh, wow, it did end! Alright, so this game, before I stop my Let's Play, a few words about it. Hey, it seems pretty promising. I mean, it's obvious that a lot of effort went into it. I mean, just listen to all the voice acting, listen to the costume music, look at the sprites, look at pretty much everything. There's a lot of effort going into this. And so I can say, yeah, I'm totally looking forward to the full game. And of course, I will do a Let's Play of the full game once it comes out. So much I can promise you. So yeah, that ends this little buddy cop thing. You know, she's a nerdy purple unicorn, he's a pretentious Sherman douchebag, they fight crime. And I guess I am going to stop this recording with those words. So I'm your German snob, and this was a Let's Play of My Little Investigations. See you all. Goodbye.